Hey, welcome back to Benny's Aquarium, aka Marine Life. Just want to do a quick coral and fish update for today. Today, I believe, is Saturday, November 21st or 20th. I think it's the 21st, but just want to do a quick update of what I have as far as livestock in my 40-gallon breeder. So let's give it a shout. Not shout, but let's give it a try. Anyways, so as you see here on the left corner, guess we're gonna start at the top. I'm not sure what kind of sunset or sunrise or whatever. Monty's Chalice is that right there. That one right there, I forgot the name of it, but that's a Chalice. This is a Hollywood Stunner right there. That's my Rainbow Chalice. And if you guys can see, that is my Rock Flower Anemone. And then going down, we got the Indonesian Green Torch Blue Tip. That's one head right there. That is my Dragon Soul, Indonesian Gold Dragon Soul. Two heads, that's the first head, and the top is the second head. And right on the right hand side next to it would be the 24K Aussie Gold Torch. And I believe this one is a Midnight Choker, Aussie as well. And that's just a regular short stem torch. And right below this is my Jack-o'-lantern. Here is a bunch of couple of zoas that I fragged out from my main rock collection of zoas, so I put them there. Hopefully it survives. Right, and then right over here, that one right there, sorry, that's a stylo, I believe. And behind there is a blue stag. Here, this one acro right here is the last dragon, and that one right there is my gold mine Cypastria. So as far as collections on the left, that's what I have. We're gonna jump in close to the middle. I believe that one right there is the Sunset Monty or Sunrise, whatever. So it's Sunset or Sunrise Monty. This one right here is my Acropora. So I have 3 Acroporas right there. That's my RR Rainbow Loom that I got from Top Shelf Aquatic. That's my Tyree Pink Lemonade. And that's my Spyro the Dragon. Again, that was purchased at the Top Shelf Aquatic. Back there, this one right here is a Crazy Clown Blue Zoa. Right, those two collections in the back is a bunch of zoas that I purchased from my local fish store, so they're doing quite alright. Right below, let's go down below here real quick. So here, this I believe, that's my Acan that I had originally. This two are my 2 Acans that I had originally. Those who were burnt out on my Aquatop 20 per gallon, and as you guys could see, they are doing great, and they are coming back to life. This one is a rainbow Acan that I purchased at my local fish store. Let me see if I can get the names right. This one, I believe, you know what, I'm not sure if I can confuse this and those, because this one I believe is a Tiger Acan. This one is a rainbow. Anyways, one of them is, I believe, no wait, this is a Jungle Acan that I purchased locally. This is the tiger akin. No, this is the tiger akin, and this is my rainbow akin. This one is purchased locally as well as that one in Long Island, and this one was purchased in at Top Shelf Aquatic. So I'm really happy that they are doing great. So as you can see, when I purchased it, it has one head, and now you can see all the babies are sprouting on the sides of it. Same thing with the tiger akin right there, and I believe as well on, let me see, where's my finger? This one is doing good as well. So all of these akins are my good collection, my favorite. The Bower Banky was doing bad, and I hope it comes back alive. It's doing alright. Right next to the Bower Banky is my Alien Akai. It's kind of hard to see because the way it's facing backwards. These two are my Blastomusa. This is just a regular Blastomusa, and this is a rare Blastomusa. If you guys can see, it has a lot of yellow eyes, and then on the side it has like brownish tentacles, so they're really awesome to see. So at the bottom in the center of my tank, I have those beautiful akin collection that I got, and right below I have my GSP, and on the right hand side I have two Favias. Again, this one, these two Favias, I got them at my local fish store. Alright, let's go back up. I have my neon green kryptonite candy cane in the back. As you can see, it's really glowing back there. I have my bubblegum Digitata Monty right there. It used to be a small fraction of that, and now it has tremendously grown. So they're doing quite alright. Let's see, back there, I'm not sure against that wall what that name is. But it's doing okay. It's growing. I have two splat hammers, if you guys can see. Splat hammer has two heads. Another splat hammer right there with about 5. I think it's going to 6th or 7th head. That one is, I believe, an Acropora. I'm not really quite sure. That's a frog skin Acropora. This is a Tosa. This one is a Setosa Montipora. Is doing good as well. Actually have fragged this ones, and I had to rehome a couple of them, and now it's growing back. This one is my rainbow bubble tip anemone. I had that for a while. As you see, it's being hosted by a regular maroon clownfish and a gold band maroon clownfish. So they're actually calling it a home, and they're beautiful and they love it. Right below here, this used to be 1 or 2 head of bicolor frammer. Now it has grown to about 6 heads, as well as this one. This one was given to me by a friend that was dying, and finally I was able to revive it with 2 heads. I believe now it's splitting into 4 heads. So these two are a bicolor frammer. Right to the left hand side, where's my finger? That's a Octospawn. It used to be tiny when I got it, and if you can see real up close, it's doing really great. Here below is my rainbow hammer. When I first got it, it has 4 heads. Now it has 5 heads, and I believe each head, 5 heads right now, are about to split up. So that's really cool. Right next here is my gold hammer. I bought that at a farmer frag market. I got it with 1 head, and I am very fortunate now that it has 2 heads. So everything is doing really great. So as you see, all my corals, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention my Pectinia, my Space Invader Pectinia. When I got it, it was only a quarter size of that, and now it has grown tremendously big. So I'm really happy. There's one unfortunate here, which is a wall hammer. It's the purple war hammer. I messed up with the move, so it's trying to come back. Hopefully it comes back, but if not, it is what it is, and life goes on. So as far as corals, you guys can see that these are all my collection left, and everything is doing quite all right. Now we're gonna go to, I believe I have mentioned all the corals that I have remaining in my tank. We're gonna go down to the fishes. So as you guys see, I have back there a royal hippo. That's my royal blue hippo, about the size of a dollar coin. The biggest fish I have in here is that gold, maroon gold gold band clownfish, and I have a regular white band maroon clownfish. So that's what I have as far as that. I have two more Atheas here. I have two Atheas somewhere there hiding. One is pink and one is orange. When they're really happy, they actually glow a little bit. Not glow in the dark, but they actually, you could see them pinkish and orangish. So I'm really happy about that. Behind over there, I have a crescent tail wrasse. Really beautiful when it's open, when all the dorsal fins are open, and it's just having a great time. I can see all spectacular colors of my crescent tail wrasse. Let's see if I can find my blue mandarin dragonet. Somewhere back here I had my blue mandarin dragonet. Let's see if I can find it, but if not, it's somewhere. Oh, there you go. There goes my blue mandarin dragonet. She's really beautiful, awesome as it can be. And let me just catch her for a minute. That is my Midas blenny. That's my gold Midas blenny. She's really awesome. So they're really cool fishes. Let's see what else I have in here. So I think that's pretty much it with my fish collection. I don't have much. I have enough for a 40-gallon breeder. I also have a cleaner wrasse back there. She's by herself. When I purchased her, she was very tiny. Now she has grown to about an inch and a half, maybe two. There goes two of my Atheas, my crescent tail, my hippo, my clowns, and as you guys saw earlier, my mandarin is there. I have some few bumblebee snails in the tank that are taking care of the vermitid snails. I have some tortoise snails, some Mexican snails, and all types of whatever snails that helps out with the algae. So it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have one more green anemone back there. Let me see if I can move out. If you can see, that right there is my green bubble tip anemone. I just rescued her from Petco. So hopefully, she's been in the tank for a couple of weeks now. So hopefully she livens up a little bit and come out of that hiding. So she could be hopefully next to the rainbow bubble tip anemone, and hopefully the clownfish can host them, and or be hosted by the clownfish, and and just enjoy the tank like the rainbow bubble tip. So anyways, this is so far what my livestocks are. Nothing crazy, nothing nothing more than the ordinary. As far as equipment goes, guys, I have two J-Bow OW25. I haven't cleaned it as much. I should start cleaning it. Needs cleaning because I see some dirt all over the place. So I have one on the left centered. I have one on the right centered. I have a flipper right there, as you guys can see, and I also have a seaweed feeder. Did I just see my Midas blenny picking on the seaweed? Anyways, let me just move the seaweed out in the center so the dory fish, the royal hippo, can start picking on it. Equipment wise, as you guys see, I mentioned I have two J-Bow OW25. I also have a random flow generator at the end of the return nozzle. So that's the only thing that's inside my tank. I don't have anything else. There's no sand. Well, I do have some leftover sand, but not a whole lot. So it's almost kind of like a bare bottom type of tank. So that's what I have right there. As you see, that's my canopy. Let me just stand up here for a moment. Let me just move it backwards. That's my canopy. It's still a work in progress. I'm gonna try to see if I can screw them on together and set it up where I can actually just, when I want to feed this, I want to just lift this up and feed them and then just drop it down. But the sides is covered, this is covered, the top is covered. And let's just open this for a moment. You see, as far as lighting, well, that's pretty much it for my canopy. Very simple, nothing crazy. I still gotta work on it. Like I said again, it's still a work in progress. Right, for the lighting, I have two AI primes at the moment. It's the AI Prime 16 HD and it's doing great for my tank. On the tank, on top of the tank, is my Red Sea mesh net lid. So I didn't cover it all the way to the back. As you see, I have a space here where I can just drop some like food in the tank if I don't want to lift up the net. And I also have some coverings, some openings where the wires of the pump can go in and under. So as you see, I have enough space so I can get the wires in the tank. Back there, I have my American Marine pH monitor and probe is inside in the sump. And I have, like I mentioned before, I have two J bows, OW25. This is a master, this is a slave. And I have the Reef Octo. This is my Reef Octo Various number 4, and it's in the lowest settings at the moment. So that's what I have as far as equipment. I have some stickers that was given to me by some cool reefers. Thank you so much. Shout out to all you guys. I have stickers right there, and I have stickers on the right hand side. So as far as the top, I don't have much. I have only that. Let me see if I can put this plywood back on the top with one hand. Alright, so successful. So that's what I have as far as top of the tank. Now the bottom of the tank, I have the regular Aqueon steel. Let me see, I have the Aqueon steel stand meant for the 40 breeder. Let me see if I can turn the lights on so we can see it better. I have a curtain at the moment covering what's inside the stand. So let me see if I can we can do a little sneak peek of what's going on. So it's just a regular curtain. Bear with me. So lift up the curtain and ta-da! So that's what I have. Let me see if I can roll this one for you guys. So hold on. I'm using one hand in here with the curtain and one hand holding the camera. So as you see, I have actually overflow on the back, which is on the right. That's my overflow box. One is a regular drain and one is the emergency. And it goes straight down here. So if you look at it, the right side is the emergency, and the left side of the left PVC is the regular drain. So that goes down there to the first chamber where I have my protein skimmer. I have a Reef Octo 110 Space Saver Classic. That's the first chamber right there. So the water goes down there to my first chamber where I have my protein skimmer, I have 2 heaters at the moment because it got cold a couple of days, and with one heater it couldn't warm up or hold the temperature that I want for my water, so I had to put 2. Also down over there I have my ATO tubing, and I have my pH probe, which right over there is my ATO. It's a 10-gallon bucket. Right below it is the ATO with the caulk washer that I'm using, and right over there is just an empty 10-gallon bucket of salt and just miscellaneous stuff. So as far as wiring wise, you guys can see everything is right there. I have a temperature probe as well, and the outlets are right there. I have 2 outlets, one on the right, one on the left, and then one on the right side. So I don't have anything crisscrossing from left to right, so I just place one outlet to the left, one outlet to the right. So back to the first chamber. The filter floss is right there. I'm using a red cup with a filter floss, filter cotton or whatever it is. So I change that floss or the cotton balls, whatever, every couple of days, so I don't get an overflow of water into the first chamber. So that's the first chamber. And from the first chamber it goes to the second chamber back there. We have pieces of media block cut from the main one back here. So that's what I have. So I have a media block back there cut. That's the second chamber, and it goes to the third chamber where I have a K2 plant on the top, and at the bottom I have a frag rack that's just lying around there, and I have a media block right there. So that's where the third chamber is, where the water is going to. The fourth chamber is, I forgot to mention, I have a JBJ nano light that is pretty much set for the Kato plant lighting. Alright, the fourth chamber is a regular sponge. It filters everything. Sorry about that. So it filters everything. The fourth chamber right there filters everything that I got from the third to the fourth. Then I have a return pump right there that goes back up to the return nozzle. So that's what I have going, and as I mentioned before, I have my outlets, electrical outlets on the right hand side. I don't want to put everything together, so I have one on the left, which is going to one outlet, one circuit. I have another one on the right, which is going to the right circuit. Different circuits, so everything is okay. As you guys see, I have a Microbacter 7. I put that daily to freshen up the good bacteria. I have alkalinity Red Sea, and I have magnesium Red Sea as well. So I'm pretty much dosing when I can and when it's needed into the sump for the main display tank. So that's what I have going on, guys. Tank, canopy lighting on the top. Again, everything is still a work in progress. Should see as simple as possible, nothing crazy. Just doing a weekly water change of 5 gallons using the Red Sea Blue bucket. Dosing when I can, manual dosing. So, and a regular curtain to cover the stand. So anyways, guys, so that's what I have as far as the whole setup. And if you guys want to take a quick peek of what I have in the back, that is my overflow box. Those are the 2 PVCs that I have back there, one for the drain and one for the emergency. I have unions all over the place. If I can scoot over in the back, it's a little messy, but if you can see, I also have a valve back there and a union for the return. So simple as possible, nothing crazy. It's yeah, it is what it is, guys. So hope you guys like this video. I want to thank you all again for, if you have reached this end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. If you do like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to actually help out with any, if you have any suggestions, comments, tips, whatever, just make sure to put it down below. So, just to help out with the hobby and make things better. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you again for everything. Can't wait to hear from y'all. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful holidays. It's holiday season, so enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And at the same time, don't forget to do your daily water changing. This is Benny's Aquarium, aka Marine Life, your friendly little neighborhood reefer man. Till then, I wish you guys all the best and be safe.